All right, friends, next up we got Katana Zero with Rhino G. Give it up.
Hello again.
All right.
All right, so today I'll be doing 80% action only, which is just the speedrun mode. We're gonna have the stable seats put on, no slow-mo, because that's too slow, and Prism Sword.
It's the good sword.
It's the colorful sword. Okay. So, Rhino G and Couch, you guys can introduce yourselves while I get started here.
I'm Roxdoom. I just ran Dead Cells against Rhino 2 seconds ago.
I'm McDices. I was at homecoming earlier, but now I'm back here.
I'm Church. I ran Dead Cells a year ago.
All right. So I guess a little bit about the run is pretty much if you're familiar with Hotline Miami, it's pretty much the same thing where you kill the enemies and then continue on to the next area. There are some precise movement, I would say, so that you can get a slight skip in, I guess, a sequence, I would say. Okay.
It happens.
It does. The shift is not working with me.
There we go.
Okay.
So the general idea here is what he was doing was he was luring the guy to the other laser so he can kill both at once while continuing to move. And stage cleared.
Okay. This shift is gonna bother me, but we're good.
It's not too bad later.
Hopefully.
Best part of the game clearly is definitely gonna be the music. All the levels have really good soundtracks.
Oh yeah, all the soundtracks are really good.
And that's really kind of nails in the whole 2D Hotline Miami thing. With the Prism Sword as well, you could, if you're wondering what that does, you can see whenever you kill someone, it's very pretty.
Instead of all just gory and red.
Exactly. You need colors. You need blue, orange, green. See, there it is,
Yeah,
green.
green and orange.
Good time.
Perfect timing.
Well,
As if you knew.
clearly it's pre-recorded.
Pre-recorded. All right.
So
I threw my knife too early there.
right now he's gonna do a bit of a skip because casually, if you just run over there, this guy. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, casually, when he goes in that room, there's gonna be a guy, and then he gives you a long speech, and then he'll kill himself. However, if you just open the door and throw a statue at him, he'll die earlier.
This is a really long room, so
Yeah.
in here is
Dying at the end is just
pretty
the
tough.
worst.
Yeah. But this way is much faster because he has all of them kind of on the back half after he throws it. There we go.
Okay.
And the music
Maybe
just
it'll be
stops.
nicer.
So one thing I wanted to point out is they actually came out with the speedrun mode for this game, which is just beautiful. It cuts out all pretty much the rewinds, and it cuts out a lot of the cutscenes, so we'll have a much more straightforward on the gameplay.
This section is mostly stealth. He just has to avoid the flashlight guards, but he's going to go for a little skip there. It says it failed, but then he goes in the next room and it's fine. That's the fastest version of that.
Faster. There is a fast one where you can.
Is there?
Yeah, you can YOLO and hope you get it. It's a very hard trick.
It is really precise. It's one of the precise tricks that I did not try to do.
Also, as a quick shameful thing, we forgot to mention Strong Terry.
Strong Terry.
Oh, rest in peace.
One of the guys there that we killed has a name, and he's like one of the only guys in this game who has a name. So I always feel bad if we kill him.
So any of the guys with the big arms, they're called Strong Terry.
Then the guys with the pipes, they're named Rickies. Their entire mechanic is they swing a pipe at you and can deflect your katana. The guys with the guns don't have names. Do they?
Just call them Ethan.
Not familiar.
Because they don't miss.
There we go.
But I can deflect it.
Very good.
Again, a lot of time lost will come down to dying at the end of long rooms, so that can really
Yeah,
affect
dying
the
at the
run.
very end is rough.
Yeah, it happened again there. So.
Oh, going for the safe method?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's more consistent anyways, so
Yeah, it's better than waiting to throw the bottle at him.
yeah.
And then if I miss, I'd have to walk up to him anyways.
So the prison level in this game is actually really easy in the speedrun because it's one of those casual levels that you get rewarded if you take the quote-unquote intended path. But in the speedrun, you just run. It's easy.
Yeah. So for this stage, I think we can put some donations in.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure thing. We have $5 from Anonymous that says, yo. And that's it.
Yo.
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 Got time for one more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We have $25 from U222 who says, good work.
Thanks.
You can do probably another one.
Sure.
Maybe 2 more even.
Yeah, probably 2 more.
Cool.
All right. Especially if they all just say yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Can we get some more?
Yo.
We have $15 from Absolute Calm. Glad to see Rox and Rhino
Hey.
bring their Dead Cells rivalry. Love you both. Here's $15 for the flex.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do a flex.
All right, so we're gonna go into the first side scroll room. We're gonna do that one first.
It's like Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, I haven't played that one in a long time.
But the mechanic of this room is he's going to be going through it. He has to stay with that minecart in order to progress through the level. If he loses it, you just can't continue, and then Zero Hill will get on his knees and start crying.
Yeah, pretty much. I think he just lays down. Let the cart do the work there.
The lasers. That's like a way better version of doing that than just crawling through.
Did we talk about the
I have my
prismatic?
crawl on bound.
What?
Did we talk about the prismatic sword?
A little bit, yeah, the colors.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
These things right here.
What color do you think's gonna come out next?
Pink.
Green.
Dude,
Pink.
it's gonna be
Pink.
It's gonna be
orange.
green.
Orange.
Blue.
Hello? Let's see.
It's pretty much
find
just
out right
something.
Blue. Well,
That's green.
Teal. That's like teal.
That's,
yellow.
yeah, that's.
Oh, that's the deal, yeah.
So the main goal of this section is every floor has its own card key for that major door. Going back into the actual story of this game, some Russian guy named V did cocaine with us in a car and then he ran away. So now we need to find him and learn what's happening. Which we'll hit that boss fight very soon, actually. It's a pretty good one. This one can get rather awkward because the second guy isn't there. It's really tough to get. That one happened.
Okay, I've
Been there, done that one.
I just forgot how to play the game.
Another thing that Rhino's doing, by the way, with that first guy, as you can see, is whenever he's going up to him, he'll wait for the pump and then he'll dive. The
you
reason
go.
why he's doing that is because if you dive too
stuff.
soon, you'll just eat the shotgun shell. And I don't think anyone wants to eat shotgun shells. They're not very good. There we go. Very nice.
Oh, that was a rough room.
My favorite room is the next one.
Oh, I like the little Easter egg they have on that room.
Yep. It's a horror game, clearly. It's a sequel.
Yeah.
Also, this robot thanks us for sparing him, and then he'll blow up. He does not know love, so he just dies. It's unfortunate. The Quiet Hills.
I wonder what that's a reference to.
We'll never know.
They even give another hint later.
So there's 2 methods to this room. You have the yellow method, which he
Oh,
nailed.
the fast method.
Wow.
Very nice.
Hey, look, there's, what's his head? Like,
Pyramid
circle
head?
But they named him something else in this game. I can't remember.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like cube head or something like that, but not cube, but like circle head. But yeah, that room can get really rough. The antenna path is go up top, but just going underneath on the bottom side, if you can reflect all the bullets and like throw things, it works really well.
Would you like to explain the fast V fight?
Fast key?
The fast V fight?
Go.
Oh, fast V fight.
for it.
Yeah, so the upcoming boss or mini boss fight, this guy right here.
V is
It's
so.
an intense fight.
It is.
Super intense.
You throw him on the floor and you beat him.
It's very precise.
I like the whoever figured this one out. Shout out
One.
to them. I almost missed.
4.
5.
That's the
Perfect fight.
There you go. Wow. So the moral is that you have to hit him 4 times, or otherwise it'll take something like 7 rounds, I believe.
Yeah.
Before it'll just automatically take you out of the fight.
The game's not totally cruel.
So obviously the fastest method is to hit him 4 times, but typically that's kind of hard in a casual play. Luckily, they found that if you do a reset and you just crouch in the corner and you swing down, basically down on an angle, it'll knock him down, and then you can hit him right as he gets back up. So
resetting here
4
is
times.
so rough.
Now V is back. We're in his mansion now. This is gonna be one of the longest levels in the game because it's like a 2-parter.
Oh yeah, it includes the motorcycle, I think.
But periodically V will come out of these rooms and he'll be trying to shoot us. He's pretty deadly actually if he gets a drop on you. I hate this room.
Same.
Yeah, this room is a little uncomfortable for me as well.
Yeah. I don't think it's the worst room in the game. It's like beginning to amp up on difficulty for this game.
Yeah, I don't know why, but the guns in that room end up feeling just a little too touchy.
Let's see if he gets the fast version of this. He's going to possibly throw down
No.
So if you get the grenade toss down there, you can blow up the entire thing, killing all the guys down there, but he still recovered nicely, so definitely
Yeah.
props to that.
It's better than dying.
Definitely. Dying there is really bad.
Yeah.
See if I can get the cutscene skip.
Cutscenes.
Nah.
Oh, that's actually a pretty tight one.
So this is Mr. Kissy Face. He has a giant axe, and they took your katana. The whole goal is you need to hit him when he doesn't have his axe, and you get into you have to hold down the mouse button to slice off his head. It's kind of like Thanos. One more. Good fight.
Very nice.
And
That should be it, yeah.
all right.
This is probably the coolest level in the game, quite frankly.
Yeah, but the
Bike
helicopter
level?
portion is, oof,
Bike level.
Yeah.
that was messy.
Very nice.
This is also, I want to explain that he just did a reset. The first time I watched that, it looked so spliced, but when you reset after it saves, it'll load you further up than you are. So if you see any like cutting of the game, that's what it is.
Sometimes you can hit those
Nice.
cones. And
It saves
cool.
you time. Yeah, it looks
bit.
really spliced. I was like, what is
Yeah.
that?
Like for all the YouTube like comments on like
Yeah, I
Zero
think-
speed runs,
oh
like dude, this is
my.
so spliced in this area. No, he just
Yeah.
resetting it.
I never even thought of that, but that has to be like one of the most common things people say if
Yeah.
they watch the whole run. Nice splice.
And it's especially prevalent during the fight coming up here because resetting it gives you a better attack.
Yep.
Time for a really tough boss fight, phase 1. And that's phase 1.
There you go. Beautiful.
Oh, no.
So the entire goal here is he needs to hit the helicopter with bullets 3 times. And then every other phase will get rockets that will fire at him, and he wants to make sure he doesn't get hit by these. You only get 1 shot.
Yeah.
Normally in the game, you would have a slow motion kind of thing to dodge these. However, slow motion is slow. So
Yeah.
he's just going to be doing his best.
You gotta save the frames.
One more. Very nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
I'll clap
That
for
third
that.
reflect. The third reflect normally gets me.
Yeah, the third one's like... if you
The
mess
third
up,
one's the hard
Yeah.
one. You get the first one,
Yeah.
and then the third one's the same, but somehow that one never works.
Awesome. Favorite song in the game right here. Chinatown's so good.
I think the whole soundtrack is good.
Yeah. Let's keep adding that in every level. Favorite song in the game.
Yeah.
But the thing with Chinatown is the main gimmick for this level, I believe, is that you needed to have learned how to reflect bullets, because if you don't, it won't go well for you. As you can see, he's getting a lot of bullet reflects to start off the level, because it'll be much quicker. This room sucks.
Try to do the fast
Yeah,
one.
this room's just a little awkward. There's not really a great setup
No.
like for this room. So you kind of just end up
Yeah.
with a jumbled mess.
Like, of any room in the game that looks like a casual playthrough, it's usually this one, because there's just so many different things that can go wrong in
Yeah.
it, and if one enemy gets out of line, it won't
Yep.
work.
If one enemy steps just a little too far, like too fast or anything.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
You can't really reflect the shotgun guys, unfortunately. You could, it'd be really cool, but
I think wasn't there a like specific distance if you ended up you could reflect and like dash through the shot?
can you?
I think it's like it's pretty tight, but I think it's physically possible.
This is the coolest room in the game because it becomes so much easier. He's just gonna kill 2 guys on the right, throw 2 bottles, kill 1 more, then he's out.
That is a very nice optimization.
It's like the most noticeable speedrun
That-
room that's like nice.
That room is actually so hard in casual play. People
Oh, yeah.
probably sit there for like an hour almost.
Now it's time for the dragon.
The real dragon? The cooler.
He is the dragon. The
He's
cooler.
the cooler dragon. I still want that shirt. It says cooler dragon and
I don't know who posted in the Discord, but someone posted like the dragon with like a really long neck. But the mechanic of the dragon here is that you'll notice there's like a bar above him whenever he does that dash. That dash will kill anything in its path. It goes really fast, so it's really powerful to use. The dragon also has like a really cool death sound. Very nice.
This room has a great setup.
Yeah, you drop down, alert all the guys, kill all of them in the first left door, and then once they come in, start wailing on them. And I think there's one more. There he is, perfect. And that's a good dragon section.
That was not bad.
Slaughterhouse is good.
So we got 3 more areas, I believe. Slaughterhouse and 2 bunkers, right?
Yes.
When you guys want to talk about that skip with the TV?
So that skip in that TV room, if you don't hit or dash at a certain point, if you don't dash at a certain point, the TV will turn on. There are wires that you can cut to skip it anyways, but it's easier if you can just get it.
And ultimately, you end up skipping is there's a sniper who can follow you throughout the level and aim at you.
I wanted to skip that.
You'll get a really
I was
bad
gonna
boss
say,
fight.
is he gonna go for that?
I'll say.
You can slide through those. What are those called?
Yeah.
I don't know what those are called. The big smash things.
No.
You can slide through all of them. Even getting into the third one is nice. It's better than 2. So we went for like a little optimization there.
This is one of the worst rooms in the game.
This room is also very
Yeah.
Again, harder than it should be.
There's a couple rooms that are just not very optimal to kind of go through.
This is another one of those.
This one can be a little awkward there.
Ooh.
You have to play it
dodge.
pretty aggressive there to save the time, and if anything goes wrong, it's a little tight.
There we go.
No.
The Rickies are giving us a bit of a problem right now. There we go.
I'm surprised.
It really kind of shows as well, like a lot of the time loss of this run is like once you die at the end of a room, you have to do it all over
Yeah.
again, which
So a good run really comes down to just not dying at the end of rooms.
That was good,
Sometimes.
though.
If you die like early in a room, it's not that detrimental to your run.
so he gets it. Might be a few tries. There's a
you go,
specific
yeah.
line that you have to dash through, and he got it on the 3rd try. That's good. There's one more. Very nice.
Yeah, so there's cameras on the top of the room basically that angle down, and if you slide over at a specific spot, it won't trigger the camera.
I could have just cut the cord there.
Yeah.
You can cut the cords like we said earlier, yeah.
And
But
this one
obviously
is
it's a little bit faster to just to dash.
after the bunker,
Now we're in
right?
bunker, yeah.
Bunker is like the hardest.
So hard it has part 1 and part 2.
I think the first one's harder.
I think bunker's one of those ones where if you don't get it first try, then it becomes more difficult, like significantly.
Yeah.
Like once you throw the room once, you just kind of snowball that into a bunch of deaths probably. But if you get it first
Like that.
try, it goes much smoother.
Very
That was
nice.
good.
Nice.
Good recover.
But yeah, you'll be taking these elevators down to new rooms every time, then they'll kind of wait new challenges. Nice.
Oh, good reflect.
Do I have a few moments for some quick announcements? Yep.
Yes, sure. Go.
All right, friends. Just so you know, the next run after this is the Super Punch-Out run, and we are 1,500 away from that. You definitely want to see that blindfolded race between Hootie and Zallard. Definitely put your donations in towards that.
The best room in the bunker.
The easiest one thing.
Optimized move.
That was like frame perfect.
Not a single mess up dash.
And that's probably one of the hardest rooms in the bunker. Very nice.
Very clean. That's another room that if you just mess it up.
Like the 3 guys in the bottom left are never easy there.
Yeah. It's another room where you kind of have to go aggressive with it, and if you mess up, then it stinks.
Camera's always annoying because it'll like wait very long. Ooh.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
All right, bunker
Very
part
nice.
2. Final
this
level of
is-
the game.
This is basically wrapping up the end of the game here. We're going down the staircase in this room, and it's actually
No,
pretty,
I didn't get the smoke.
it's pretty rough sometimes. Just a lot of difficult runs overall.
You guys excited for the Punch-Out run?
Yeah.
I want to see that mech, so be sure to get your donations for that, guys.
No.
Dude, Punch Out's insane, man.
Blindfolded Punch-Out race is going to be in.
Why?
Dude, I watched the one at AGDQ, or SGDQ.
Yeah.
I was like dying in my bed after like a pretty nasty accident. It was like, it's good.
They said it was a race, right? That's the
struggling.
incentive. Yeah.
That is a race between Zallard and Hootie. Do we have time for a few donations about that?
Absolutely.
All right. We have $10 from Pseudonymous. Go blindfolded punch out. And
How many
$10 from
times
Mouse
have I died
18.
here?
Hi to the people waving in the front. Put this towards blindfolded punch out. Thank you all so much.
Yeah, Zallard definitely a very top runner for Punch Out.
Absolutely. The dude's
Love to
crazy.
see a nice
Finally.
race.
There we go.
See
I
what they
spent a
what they have
minute
for us.
there.
That room is never kind. It's so awkward going down the stairs. Also, I saw a note. He gets a gun here, and he uses the best option by throwing it.
Yeah, that confused me the first
One of the
time.
most ironic things in the game, probably.
Like, at that point, you think, oh, I get a gun finally. Then you just
Yeah, I
eat
was
it.
so confused about that. It's like he threw it.
I feel like doesn't the gun get stuck in them just like a knife would?
I think so.
I think it just gets awkwardly stuck in there.
Well, Zero's powerful, man. Oh,
He throws it with such momentum.
but yeah, we kind of go back to earlier. Like, if one of the rooms gets messed up, it's really hard to recover it. So I have to go a little bit here. See?
This room is probably the last big one, I think.
Yeah,
of the
this is
night.
the
Yeah,
one
This
right
is like
before
the big
boss.
one.
This is like the boss of a level room, really. Before the actual boss.
There's just so many enemies here, and again, if you just aggro one by accident, basically, it can completely change how the room plays out.
Time for the final boss.
Which is ironically the easier one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I say that as something goes wrong.
So you have to hit her 3 times each section. That'll be 2. Very nice. And the boss.
Yeah.
Very nice. Phase 1. Phase 2, you have to give proper dialogue. It's all going to be scripted, so if you're going up on the left here, he'll jump towards the middle, slice up. With that, he'll be slicing the null H each time, and then the fight's almost done. It's done.
Beautiful throw. All right, and time is when
Coming up,
the
when I walk into the
The vault.
safe. Yeah, or vault. And time.
Very nice.
That was a rough run.
Hey, you did great. It was 22.
22 on bunker
unfortunate on a lot of the end of the room death.
Yeah.
100%. It could have been better for sure.
Hey, you had a perfect prison.
Yeah, perfect prison. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Impressive.
I'd like to thank everyone for the donos, Rock for being couch, Ignisis, and Church. Thank you guys for being there. If you guys want to watch me run Katana Zero or Dead Cells, I will be streaming these most of the time. Anything else you guys would like to say?
You're a great runner.
All right.
Good
Thank you
job.
guys so much.
Let's get that punch out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely amazing work, Rhino G. Thank you so much for that run. Next up is the Super Punch-Out run. So if y'all want to see that amazing blindfold race, and trust me, you do. I know you personally. Then you should definitely put in some donations. Like this run friend, Breakdown 168 donated $5. If 300 people put $5 towards the Super Punch-Out blindfolded incentive, it gets met. They'll never see it coming. Pizza cake. They won't see it coming because they'll be wearing blindfolds. We had $10 from Lat Mackey. who says, Hootie and Zallard should never see this donation, but don't worry, they won't. Again, it's the blindfold. Don't go anywhere, friends. While we're getting this set up, I'm going to go ahead and play you a quick Twitch ad. Hey friends, welcome back to Games Done Quick Express. We're getting set up for that Super Punch-Out run, which could be a Super Punch-Out blindfolded run if you helped us. Yes, you. You know who I'm talking to. We actually have a lot of people in here super excited for that race. $25 from Johnny B. Let's get that blindfolded race. I agree. Hashtag punch the people blindfolded. Don't actually make that a hashtag, please. $50 from Ace Burrito for Punch Out. $10 from Johnny Yaki. Let's get that blindfolded Punch-Out race. Y'all have the best ideas. Where did you get these ideas? $100 from Royal Blue Wizard. Go Hootie and Zallard! Throwing this in because I want to see two of the most amazing runners do their thing. By which I mean they only get sound cues, their own innate timing, and their raw skill. Shoutouts to Liz Star because she's awesome. No you. $50 from Anonymous. Yo, blindfolds. We're climbing up there, but we still need a bit more of a push. Come on, friends, we're $500 away. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. $50 from Tro Z. Have to get this race blindfolded. You have to. You literally do not have a choice. You do have a choice, but please, please. $50 from Maze36 that just says, punch out. Holy moly. All right, we got $5,000 from the Yeti 42. Hey all, Yeti here. We're very excited to be a part of this GDQX. Huge shout out to all the artists who contributed designs. Thank you to Mike, Byron, Natasha, Manny, and Drew. Let's see this blindfolded race. And thanks to all of you, we are absolutely seeing that blindfolded race up next. $50 from JD Lars that says blind punch out hype. Get hype, because next up we are definitely having that run. Again, thank you all, everyone. We blasted that score. It's now 2 times what we put in. Y'all are wonderful. $50 from Mick Spooks. Let's go, Hoot and Zallard. Let's blind these men. That sounds kind of threatening. $25 from Danger Legs. I gotta see that blindfolded punch-out race. And for those of you out there who were just a little late and went, darn, I really wanted to give money for that blind punch-out race, and I wanted to give money to able gamers and help raise awareness. Well, we do have a bonus game of Super Mario Brothers Any %. If you haven't seen it, it's the incredible classic run going right after our No Warps run. And that's still 1,500 away. So don't worry, we got a lot more for you this week. $20 from A Rare Beast. Hootie was the one to originally get me into speedrunning. He introduced me to this world and now wants to traverse it blindfolded. Thanks and good luck, Hoots. $10 from Miss Meggie. After last SGDQ's blindfolded punch-out run, I need to see more. Put this towards blindfolded super punch-out, and good luck to both our runners if it gets met. $100 from Lewis 158. I saw the blind punch out last GDQ and it was awesome. Let's do it again. Blind hype. Here's your daily fun fact from Anonymous for $50. Did you know in 1980, excuse me, did you know in 1988, researchers at the University of Colorado taught a group of deer to play Pong? $30 from Fizzle Fist. Good luck to all the runners. May the best Little Mac win. $20 from Anonymous. Thank you to everyone involved for making this event a reality. Well, guess what? That also means you. Thank you. $20 from Hitaru Hino. Gaming should be accessible to everyone. I agree. Stick around, friends. We're getting that Super Punch-Out run all set up. Again, blindfolded, thanks to you. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to put on a Twitch ad. Hey friends, welcome back to Games Done Quick Express. We have a lot of amazing donations coming in. Thank you again to everyone. If I don't get to your donation, I'm sorry. I'm currently being crushed under the weight of them. $50 from Dex200. What a great idea for a charity. Keep up the good work. $50 from Arctenchi. Awesome people, awesome event, spectacular causes. Thanks, GDQ, for all the work you do. All right, crowd, I have a question for you. Do you all want to see a tiny Brooklyn kid beat the snot out of a bunch of giant grown men? You want to see him do them blindfolded? That's right, you do. You're smart people. Next up is